Sister.
Welcome back.
The girls are back.
We're back. We're so excited to be back. I'm so excited to see you. I feel like I haven't seen you, but
yeah, it's been like 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
That's a lot for us.
I know. It's a lot
Separation
for us.
anxiety.
I know we do bad, but we talk almost every day.
Yeah,
so.
I'm about to say on FaceTime and stuff. I never called you back the other day to update
No, you didn't.
On my life.
I know you couldn't give me an update because you had little ears in the car.
Yeah, and Jace is nosy.
He's
as fuck.
nosy. He'll put two and two together.
Kids will tell your business.
They will. They'll repeat it. Yeah, no problems repeating it. And they're smart. Like, they're not like obtuse. They're able to understand what's going on around them. So you got to be, even if you're talking in code, you got to, oh shit.
Jace is like at this point where he's like, who you on the phone with? Who you talking to?
Oh.
And I'm just like, ugh.
He has the case of the curious.
He doesn't pay no fucking bills.
Yeah, he wants to know what's going on with the girls.
Nothing that he needs to know. So what's going on with the girls?
Uh-huh. It's been an interesting couple of weeks for me. Like, we had Dr. Courtney on a couple of weeks ago that really kind of, I don't want to say piqued my interest, but like got me really thinking about mental health and all that other stuff. So all that jazz. I've been going through like, I don't know if depression might be too strong of a word, but like where I just don't feel like doing shit.
Yeah.
Like I'm not interested. I'm not amused. I'm not entertained. I'm not any of it. I'm just over it. I don't know if I'm like, I want to pick up and move and start over in a new city over it. But like even Instagram, I wasn't on Instagram for the last couple of weeks. Like, I mean, I was still on. My account was still active, but I haven't been posting. I haven't been doing anything. Like, I just have been feeling very over it.
Well,
lately.
What do you feel like that stems from?
So I know a big part of it for me is not to say I'm having a midlife crisis because, God knows how long we have.
I'm kissing you.
But I'm 37, which is, in my mind has kind of just turned that to 40. And I think that, I know. I'm having some real like, bitch, you're 40. What's going on with your life vibes?
I mean, like, I feel like you're at a place and like you have more than most people.
I know.
I mean, you might not be fulfilled all the way in yourself, but like, kids are dying in Africa, Kim.
I know. Yeah. That's true. There are children dying in Africa.
I don't know. I feel like sometimes you overthink it.
I think so too.
And you dwell on it. And sometimes when you dwell on stuff, it can't get better when you're dwelling on it negatively. You got to have some positivity going on.
So I get very, very stressed and anxious about like the future. I get very stressed and anxious about, like I started thinking like how I'm going to pay for my daughter's college. Mm-hmm. Like that is really stressing me out. And part of it is because I went to like a college readiness seminar parent thing. And they were like, okay, well, this year you need to be doing this and this year you need to be doing that. And it was just like, fuck, I'm going to have to pony up $20,000 to $30,000 a year for the next 4 years.
Well, they have scholarships and
loans and all that stuff.
And stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, and
Look
it's
into
not
your option and grants.
Yeah, it's not a bridge I need to cross now, but it is a mental bridge that has been keeping me up at night. Like,
well, at least you think about that.
That her growing up, like she's starting to drive.
Period.
Which is
Move
exciting.
Out, Jay's on the road.
I was gonna say, if y'all see a black Lexus truck with a midget driving, watch out because that's her. It just really also made me feel like, I'm having these constants, like, I only have a couple years left with her. There's more time behind than ahead. Like, did I do a good job? Is she happy? What are the moments that, like, stand out to her in her childhood? Does she have good memories? Does she have tough memories? Like, all of these things I've been thinking about. And then I'm thinking about but if I have properly prepared her for the world, because she's, she's 15. She's kind of at that age where, whatever. So I've been having a lot of those types of thoughts. Mm-hmm. Like, so I tried to have the sex. We've talked about sex before, but I tried to have another sex talk with her. And she was just like,
please.
Literally, she told me, please. She was like, please. Like, what are you saying?
Like, girl, leave me alone.
Literally, she was like, just please leave me alone. I don't want to talk about this. And I was like, well, are you uncomfortable? She was like, no, I'm not uncomfortable. I just don't want to talk about it. And I was like, okay. But I talked about it, so.
Were you talking to yourself?
Pretty much.
Okay.
She was just looking at me.
And I know what she gave, because she gives very much.
Yeah, she gives me. So, like, yeah. So, that's been on my mind. I've also been like... You know, my love life is always
chaotic.
Yeah.
But she's so used to chaos that she thrives in it.
Yeah.
I don't really think you're the chaos.
I don't think I'm the chaos. I think that I get entangled with chaotic, dramatic people.
Okay, so what's going on now? Who's been the drama now? Well, you don't have to say who's been the drama, but what's the drama? Honestly, I'm not going to lie. Every man you date is very dramatic. They're just over the top. I don't understand.
I don't know how it happens because I don't consider myself a dramatic over the top person. But I find myself tangled up with dramatic over the top shit. So I think right now I'm in a place where I want to clear the bench. Like,
oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
No. No.
Yes. I'm ready to exit the industry at this point in time.
Yeah, I told you, you need a new industry, babe. You need to go some new places because my girl needs to go shopping around corporate buildings or something because I think are shitting it.
I think I've explored that enough. But I really am feeling like I'm in a place where like, ooh, you know, I'm not good at being strong on my boundaries. That's something that I need to work on.
Listen, we talk about every time you open YouTube and you watch this show, what do you learn?
Jazz has
weak boundaries.
Yeah. So I had made a decision that I was like, this is not serving me anymore. This is not really what I want to be doing. You know, whatever. I'm done. I'm over it. And the nigga called. And I was like, okay.
I mean,
I don't know what's wrong with me.
What are you getting out of that?
So I realized that
Do you think you do stuff just to do it?
Yes.
For the plot?
Yeah. I do things for the plot.
I can't blame you for that.
Yeah. I do things for the plot, and no, that's my sole motivator is the plot.
It's a good story to tell.
I'm an attention whore. Like, I've realized that about myself. Not in the way that, like, not the typical way where, like, I have to be the center of attention or I do things to make myself the center of attention. Not like that. More if you give me attention.
Then.
Yeah. So I think that's my problem. Like, I remember when I was younger, like in high school, anybody who liked me, I liked them back. Yeah. That was not okay because it's just weird.
Are you okay?
Exactly. That's like, I had no type. Anybody express interest, I was like,
I don't have no type is insane.
I know.
You're a very gorgeous girl.
I really just like guys that like me. I like niggas that like me back. That's the stuff that me friends from New York always say. Shout out to you guys. Miss you guys. But yeah, like, that's something that I need to really deal with within myself. Like, why is it that if someone parts their lips and smiles to you, you just can't, you just are so beside yourself, like, and you can't pull it together. Am I being laughed at?
No. No. So, he hit the vape.
She does like a different genre. She's into music.
Yeah.
Flowers delivered to her house.
Okay. How was that date that you went on?
It was very nice.
I told you that place is nice. You like the food?
Yeah, it was good. It was a very nice date. He picked me up. You know, I hate driving. So anyone who picks me up anywhere is... But the other side of that is, like, niggas have your address, like, off rip.
You be giving your address out.
I know, because I like gifts and flowers. So, you know, my address just be all over the United
murderers
States.
And stalkers.
I know.
You give me anxiety at the highest point. But okay, but that went well. Okay,
that went really well.
Tell me, just tell me what you're doing. You dumping, you're not talking to that other man no more?
I shouldn't be talking to that other man no more.
Why?
Because
he just got a lot going on.
It's a lot going on, but more than that, he's not really. I don't want to say he's not serious about me. he's like, oh, I'm in a place. I just want to heal. I just got
hate
out
a
of
nigga
it.
in a
Like,
place. Shut
you
up.
know, I'm like,
just shut the fuck up.
and I told him that straight up.
I
I was
hate a nigga
like,
with issues.
if it's not a yes, it's a no. And he's like, everything with you, it's not a yes. It's not about that. He's like, you make things so like bump, bump, bump. And I'm like,
They are bump, bump,
They
bump.
are bump, bump, bump.
You're 37.
And as a man, and he's older than me. So as a man, you should be able to, if it's not a yes, it's a no. And it's not a yes. And it took a little bit not to like internalize it not being a yes and like, what's wrong? And why am I not me? Like, I didn't, I ain't go down that road.
Oh, okay, I'm about to say.
No. Because I'm the baddest. But
I was about to get my squint on down, almost eyes closed because
I didn't get heartbroken.
You're not saying what the fuck I think you're saying.
No, I wasn't heartbroken over that. But it was like, okay, so if that choice has been made, what are you still doing? That's where we are. Nothing,
and you can't give people access to you if they're not doing what you want them to do.
Them to do. I know.
What'd I tell you?
I'm shit.
I mean, I ain't tell you that, but
you did. I'm shit.
You can get there.
Yeah.
Me, I got nothing going on.
Yeah, don't lie to the people now. Don't have me up here.
These people already be in my motherfucking business.
Telling it.
Anywho. Collecting boyfriends like Infinity Stones. I said that on Tequila Talk.
Yes. Well, that's fine. I enjoy it.
I enjoy it too. We need somebody to do something. This person needs to do this, and that person needs to do that, and then that person, I'm going to hire another person to do that.
But why do you have to build a meal? Like, why can't one just come in one package?
Because they get on my nerves. I think that as soon as somebody gets on my nerves, I be calling you like, I don't think I like them anymore.
That's true.
And I have to give people wiggle room. You give too much wiggle room, I give none. Like as soon as a nigga start wiggling, I be like, ah!
Yeah, you be out of, you're done. Yes. Yeah. You have a very short.
I do have a very short, and it takes like grand gestures to get me to change my mind.
Yeah.
What? Okay. Do something grand.
I don't know. So that's what's going on. But I'm having a nice time with the new guy. That it's been good so far.
Okay, and I feel like he's mature. I feel like sometimes you don't date mature people. Like they be your age or older than you, but they don't be mature.
I agree with that.
You let me tell you, make this playing field for yourself,
very
and then
narrow.
You complain about it.
Okay, so
because.
Okay, is he smart?
Don't get into the Kevin Samuels of it all.
Okay,
you like low value men.
I like low value men.
Yeah, as long as they like can send a gift, but like I don't know. I just feel like something has to feed your soul at some point. You don't like passion? I like passion.
You're
I want
passionate.
A nigga die about me.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, I don't want you to die about me. You need to have a job and a hobby.
I mean, you have a job and a hobby, but still die.
You see, I'm not, but I'm also not like super romantical. Like
Jazz, what are you super?
Nothing. Tired.
She's tired.
Sleepy.
Stressed out.
Stressed.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, we have questions from the audience. Go ahead.
Hold on. You the restaurant queen.
Here we go.
And your love language is gifts, but you're not romantical. That don't even make sense.
Okay. All right, Joe.
I don't think.
To say that you don't like somebody who's smarter than you.
To say you don't like somebody smarter than you. And it gives off the vibe of I like controlling people.
I know somebody who like that. She admits that she controls it.
Okay. So the question was, what is it that I don't like man that's more intelligent to me, because if he's less intelligent, I can control and manipulate him. That's the situation.
She don't be controlling and manipulating these men.
Not saying that's what you do. That's when I hear that.
That's what you think.
What it
oh, okay.
Because
But did you hear everything she said before that?
I did.
She just be letting people be in her space, just being in her space.
But
like
tell you about yourself and tell you when to leave.
To who?
We need a mic in the audience this episode.
I said, who? To who?
I know. I do. Okay, hold on. We have one more question in the audience. Go ahead.
Because as your friend and someone
My friend who's someone who knows me.
things you want
And here's the things that I want in the future. And want a man. Why wouldn't I want a man who's smarter than me? Because I don't genuinely, and I think this is a me issue for sure. I cannot 100% trust another person, especially a man. Like, I feel like it's not even that I've been so lied to or so hurt or so betrayed or so cheated on. Like, I tell a lot of stories, but I have a lot of positive stuff. I've actually dated really good guys and like have had good experiences and blah, blah, blah. But it's so hard for me to 100, and that's, I think, part of the reason why I'm not romantical is because, like, it takes a level of vulnerability to do for somebody else. Like, you have to be willing to put aside your blank and step outside of yourself for another person. Like, to me, that's real love, true love. I will never, and never is such an absolute term, so let me walk that back. I have realized I have
we
not.
ain't having no weddings around here.
Yeah, I have not
sick.
been loved to a certain point that I can even fathom certain things.
I love you.
I know that. I know that, but I can't marry you.
You could.
I mean, we could, but I wouldn't be fulfilled.
We could have an open relationship.
Okay, that's fine. We can do that. Yeah, it does. But like, I feel like in order for me to get to a place that, first, if for me to trust you, that means I have to trust your judgment, which means I have to trust your intellect. And men are just not that bright. Like, I don't know. I just
feel like for you to not have that type of trust with people, you put your trust in people. You get what I'm saying?
Yes,
like, you're home,
I understand.
you're driving you around while they could be drinking, anything like that.
Yeah.
Like, I just feel like sometimes you're not as mindful as you think.
I agree with that.
But you be doing like you be having a good time.
Yeah.
And I fucks with that. I always make sure I have a good time.
Yeah.
But I just think that for you to really feel like you just can't put your trust in anybody, you can't be putting yourself in situations
and
where...
so that brings me back to my original point that if I don't trust / respect you enough to blank, why am I laying up with you? And that's kind of the thing that's been swirling around in my head. And that's what I think I'm not, when you talk about me not being sexual, it's not that I'm not sexual, it's just I don't be liking these niggas enough to get sexual. Does that make sense?
Yeah. But then you need to stop having people in your space and
I need to stop having
time.
sex.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then that's like, it's still like a never ending like spin cycle. Like, it's just, I don't know. All of that to say, I think that
we need to call Ayanla.
Yeah, we need Ayanla up in here.
I don't.
Or maybe Dr. Courtney can come back.
Yeah, okay.
Excuse me.
We don't have much time today.
Yeah.
But I just want to put a 10 on a 2 and say, you just really have to be clear about what you need in your life and what you don't. You get what I'm saying? Because
that's
everything
really
that you
hard
don't
for
need
me.
is just frivolous. It's just
that's really hard for
doing a
me.
thing.
I'm really good at naming. Sorry, guys, my throat is dry. I had a cold. I'm really good at naming what I don't like, but not great at what I do like. Like, I can easily tell you no, 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 no. But the yeses are a little harder, a little bit more complicated. And even if you were to say to me, like, tell me something you enjoy. Tell me something you like to do. Tell me what you're looking for. I would say, well, I don't want this. I don't want, but I haven't gotten clear
on what you do want.
And that's why I'm all over the place.
Yes. Wow.
Yeah. I know that. I know that.
You need a therapist.
I have one.
What she be doing?
I'm smarter than my therapist. No, I'm kidding. I'm not smarter than my therapist. But like, I've unpacked a lot of this already.
On your own.
Yeah. Well, so that's where I can get frustrated in therapy. Like, I'm already arrived there. I know my life is a mess. My life isn't a mess.
Your life isn't a mess.
It's
you
not a mess.
can be a mess.
I'm a bit of a mess.
But I can always also be a mess too.
Yeah, because I'm all over the place. But in terms of like, that's really where I don't know if I need a therapist or a life coach in terms of like, they say like you need to scoop your shit into a pile.
You just need to be a little bit more positive.
Oh, for sure.
Like you are pessimistic as fuck.
I am. I'm a negative Nance. You would really think that I went through, I mean, I've been through some things, but you would really think like
Somebody
been
just dumped you on
beat
your fucking
upside
head,
my
bitch.
head,
Like, what is
ruined
wrong?
my credit, had a baby
And
on
I'm
me.
a mean person, and I'm so
Like,
positive. I don't understand.
You would think that, you know, my parents didn't love me. I came apart. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I really do. It keeps me up at night.
We're going to get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, like why am I like this? I think about it a lot. Why am I so negative? Why am I so pessimistic? Like I feel like a little angry troll. I can feel it in my belly.
I always say you control your mind, you control your thoughts.
Yeah.
You really got to get more positive up in there.
I know.
Or it's not going to ever
Be
change.
better. I know.
Yeah. Like
I'm
I could literally
trying.
be having the worst week. This nigga could be acting weird as fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm be like? Maybe he's having a bad day. Tomorrow will be better.
I got to get there, honestly. I got to get there. And I think once I get a little clearer on things going on within myself, everything else will kind of settle out.
Yeah.
All right, good talk, sis.
Very good talk.
I
Love
know. We have short time, guys. Sorry, this
that. Yeah,
week.
we could go on and on and on and on. But yeah, short time. It's okay.
Okay. Well, guys, we had a very, very quick episode this week. Thank you for tuning in. Please make sure you're following us on social media on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and please, please, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We need more subscribers. If we had as many subscribers on YouTube as we did on Instagram, we would be in such good shape. So please follow us on YouTube. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Anything else, Dolly?
No, and send us job forms.
Oh, yes, please. Go to
forms.
our Instagram page. Our link is in our bio for Ask Her Hive, where you can ask us questions, get our opinion on something, let us know what's going on in your life, and we'll read it on air.
And also, I've been getting a lot of like DMs about people wanting to be on Her Hive. Could you guys please email us with those inquiries as well?
Please. Our email is in our bio, herhiveshow@gmail.com. But it's also in our bio. You can push the email button, actually, and it'll take you right to our email. Hey.
All right.
Bye,
Over and out.
guys.